some people are sunflowers, basking in the warmth of the sun. But I am much more of a fern, happiest in the cool, breezy shade. And it is officially time for my least favorite season. I've recently played 3 games that give me the summery vibes without the blistering heat. Especially the last game on my list. It is the ultimate summer survival escape, and a series that I have fallen in love with before. So grab your favorite mug, we have AC and games to dive into. Before we get too far into it, I apologize for the way that I sound. I am just getting over a head cold and it stole my voice for a good minute, so I'm still recovering, hence the tea. Definitely need it for my throat. The main thing that I appreciate about summer is that it is the prelude to my favorite season, which is fall. Each season brings about something wonderful, and while I may spend most of my summer wishing for fall, these 3 games give me a respite from the heat and may give me a bit more appreciation for the warmer days ahead. In the last video that I did, I started a rating system that I'm going to continue using through here, just to make sure that the development teams that work so hard on these games still get their flowers, even if these are games that are hit or miss in some departments. Our first game is Moonlight Peaks, a game that offers a literal break from the sun. Moonlight Peaks takes all of the classic elements of farming sims and turns them into something supernatural. I have played a couple of iterations of its demo before, and this latest demo that just came out has a bigger map and actually introduces some of the characters that you'll meet when you play Moonlight Peaks. Being developed by Little Chicken and published by XSEED Games and Marvelous, this is a game that I've actually had my eyes on for quite a while. This is a game that offers more than just the classic farming and social mechanics that you've seen in a lot of farming sims. With that in mind, here is a look at how my time with the demo went. Character customization the first time that I played this game was not this in depth, and I am so impressed with what they've managed to include. That's so cute. Look at the stars. I mean, the character customization was literally basically like 3 characters that you could have. Ooh, rain. I love it. Oh. Are we fighting? Oh. Storming out while it's outside storming? Ooh, we're running away from home. Taking our coffin with us. This place isn't so bad. I can see why your parents used to live here, briefly. Pet. Yes. Oh. Bye. Oh, this place is cute. Oh. Hello? Poke him with a stick or pour water on him. I have not yet perished. The afterlife, cruel and cold, has what, sir? Slow turn. Did you just pour water on me? Yeah. You may refer to me as Orlock, the incomparable. Figured I'd skip the middleman and make my own red wine. How'd that work out for you, dude? Sadly, I lack the tools. Oh my god, there's so much more to explore. Oh, it's down here. Oh, a beach. Oh, this is new. Still shakes. That's so cute and also so tragic. So when I played this demo before, anytime you had the pickaxe and you were near Stony, he would start trembling because, I mean, he's stone and you're mining. This sprite is so freaking cute, and then the art style is just so, I love it so much. I love the contrast of the art style and the, like, overworld sprites. They're so good. Halt! Go no further. Why? Very good question. I like your curiosity. Let's just say the town is still finding its shape, something to do with symmetry and abnormal normality. Oh, good to know. When this game comes out, you actually have to type in farm. Sometimes farming sims imply the farm, and it's at the end of it already. Sometimes You have to write it. And this is a game where you have to write it. Good to know. Do that one. That seems very classic. Cute. I think right here makes good sense. Define long. Like emotionally long or time-wise? Both. I love everything about her. I swear this town is not always like this. Kinda love it. Most people wouldn't last a week here. Good to know you're made of the right stuff. This game, I feel like, has one of the most, like, it makes sense to be a cutoff point because they lean into the lore that vampires wither away in the sunlight. Oh. Look, I'm burning. I really hope it. Oh. Summer. I think that they changed it. I really liked it before. Not that that's bad now, but I really liked it before. It was funny. This is a game that has a really mysterious story component, which I don't think is as highlighted in the demo as it's going to be throughout the actual game when it releases. And while I have a lot of love for games like Fields of Mystria, which are a bit more of an homage to the classics of farming sims, Moonlight Peaks feels a lot like Wildflowers. It is a modern reimagining of a classic, but it also offers unique and I kind of think revolutionary mechanics to the farming sim genre. I want to note that this is a game that will be out on the Switch, but I played the demo through Steam. So the new mechanics that are introduced feel very smooth on mouse and keyboard, but I can't speak to how they will feel when you play on a controller. And while this is just a demo, which do not know that this demo will stay up once the game is actually launched on July 7th, it really does feel like a very promising game, which I think harkens back to the spirit of summer. It is a season that promises possibility. Our next game is one that's actually still in early access, and that's Aloft. I have spent a lot of time playing Aloft. I played its demo when it was in an alpha build, I played the demo when it was in its beta build, and I've been playing it since it launched in early access. Developed by Astrolabe Interactive and published by Funcom, this is a game that has changed a lot over the different iterations that I've played it in. It started with very little story and a very empty world, and is now a game that is bursting with life and offers some history as to what is happening in the game. I feel it is important to address the fact that this is a game in early access, and I have had very positive experiences with this game and very little issue with it. That being said, it is a game in early access, and it is to be expected that you are to encounter some kind of issue while you play at some point. The biggest issue that most people face is typically within performance. So just keeping that in mind, I'm going to share a little bit of the experiences I've had playing this game, both on my own and in multiplayer.
What game is this?
This is Aloft.
Okay.
It just came out in early access today.
Do you like it so far?
I have been playing the demo for a while, so I'm super excited. Also, I don't know if me clearing out this chest means you can't get anything from it, but...
I've already cleared this island in my own playthrough, like when I was on the solo.
Oh, okay. The only thing I can't get used to is the fact that the flying mechanic is inverted.
Ooh.
If you want to go up, you have to push down. If you want to go down, you have to push up. Ooh, these are fire moths. That's cool. Oh, you're like down there. How do I get there? Oh, oh, hi.
Hi, baby. Ow.
I don't have a sword, but I have an axe, so... Oop, I got it. I got another tree.
Nice. Chop it.
Let's see. "100% vitality."
Oh, what? Oh my god. Down is up and up is down, and I still don't understand that. Why be a moth to the flame when you can be a moth of the flame? What are you? Oh! He's so cute! Look at him licking his little eye. Oh my god. Oh! Oh. Do I dare? Yeah. Oh, scary. Oh my god. Ah! Oh! No! I forgot. Combat's not my thing. Combat's not my thing. Leap attack unlocked. I am never going to use it. I am not good at combat. I'm not going to prioritize combat. I will just swing and hit until it works. A bee. My god. Look how he's... Oh my god, look his little face. He got a little smile. It's so cute. My god, me and my little bee friend. And again, I have always had really positive experiences with this game. It has always been really fun for me. And it helps that I love the visuals. They feel like sculptures that have come to life. And while historically, I do not do well with flying mechanics, for a game that relies very heavily on flying mechanics, I do feel that the controls are pretty forgiving, even if I do what I always do and I don't change the controls to make sense for my brain. I just leave them inverted, and that's a pain. This game is definitely more of a sandbox game. There is not a larger narrative that you're following, and this is a game that rewards the player for discovery instead of punishing the player for mistakes, which in my opinion is a great survival crafting game for a cozy experience. Due to the vibrant and warm visuals and the windy environment, I feel like this is a game that really represents the carefree nature that summer encourages people to experience. The last game on my list, I feel like is truly the embodiment of summer. And it's a game that might sound a little familiar. Our Life, Beginning and Always. This is not a new game. It's been out since 2020. And I have covered its sequel that is yet to be out. It's not a real sequel, it's like a companion. I've covered the second game in the franchise, which would be Our Life Now and Forever. Developed and published by GB Patch Games. This is a visual novel game that is a true choose-your-own adventure. This game has 4 different chapters, which are called steps within the game, that takes you through a story over 4 summers. And it brings you from childhood up to young adulthood. And each action that you take in each step impacts and changes the story in the next. The game says that it's a good 12 to 24 hours of content for you to play through. I have sunk about 40 hours into this game personally. And with that in mind, here is a little bit of what you can expect when you play this game. Really cool thing with the Our Life games is that you can do character customization. Cool. I think we're good to go. Summer in Sunset Bird was a special time of year. Your usually sleepy town begins to bustle. The smell of the ocean, crisp and salty, hung in the air, bringing 3 whole months of schoolless vacation with it. During the summer, your moms didn't like you to wander too far outside of your neighborhood, so you knew this area pretty well. Going for a walk around town mostly meant that the familiar, friendly residents waved or asked how your family was. You didn't really get why, but they always had to say hi. They saw you every day, but you nodded back at them anyway. You ended up saying hi to a lot of different people, since most of the tourists that came and went every summer were the same ones. You were too anxious to say hi back to most of the other residents that greeted you, but they all knew you well enough to expect that. It It was the polite thing to do after all. And your moms had taught you to always be respectful. But today there was a man sitting outside the curb of your house. Could you do me a favor? Nothing bad. Sorry, let me start over. I have a son. His name is Cove. Who's about your age. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Just give it a chance and you can keep this. He's a good kid. You'll like him. But you gotta keep it a secret too. It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. Did other kids really get their parents to pay for their friendships? Kind of feel sorry for him. Definitely wasn't the normal way kids made friends. You knew that. Something the man had said to you earlier stuck out. Cove? Eyes wide, he studied you. How'd you know that? I met your dad. Oh. Curious about the strange new boy with the odd dad, you sat on the patch of grass next to him. Why are you here? A quiet hiccup escaped Cove as soon as you asked the question. Almost like they'd never stopped. His tears started up again with a vengeance. Oh, they don't want to live together with me anymore. Oh. Choose your feelings for Cove. This is how you feel towards Cove for this step. It can change in later steps. I think we're fond. Indifferent. Crush. We're fond. Direct. Relaxed. Nervous. Direct. The one thing that I really love about this franchise is that these games are actually free to play. So you go onto Steam and you can just download this and play it. And the only thing that you have to pay for is DLC if you want to. And then summer ended. Yes. So both of you ran off towards your house, leaving the waves and the summer behind. The in-between. Now we grew up a little bit, so we can change things. We'll do pink hair for this one. I like that. The things you can change: face shapes, you can add acne now. And you can change these things like the name and your pronouns. If I remember correctly, this portion puts you middle school aged, about to go into high school, I believe. Choose to customize Cove yourself or let his prior experiences determine it. His general appearance based off of the experience that he's gone through from step 1. August ended, September began, and it was time to go back to school. That year, the divorce of Cove's parents was finalized. You overheard your parents talking about it, saying Cove's dad got full custody. Then you found out it meant Cove would keep living with his dad. He would only stay with his mom for a few weeks of the year. Cove cried too, for different reasons, you thought. Years passed, and suddenly you were in middle school. You weren't a kid anymore. You were 13 years old. Without a doubt, everyone and everything around you had changed in small and big ways. You had too. Then, before you knew it, school was over and summer vacation had come again. The sun was hot as ever, but you were inside and away from its harsh rays, which, like, me all the time. Our life as a game franchise is one of the most inclusive game experiences I have ever seen. It is a game that truly allows you to direct a story where you can really express who you are or who you want to be. I feel like the summer setting is a perfect snapshot of how this game encompasses the freedom to be yourself, which I think summer as a season is a season that wants you to embrace yourself and embrace adventure. At least that's what I think as someone who does not enjoy summer, but I can appreciate the things that the season typically represents and what it encourages people to do. If summer is your favorite season, what are the games that you play to get through the cold months of the year? And if you're like me and the summer is not your favorite season, what games would you add to this list to help you escape the heat? If you still wish you could skip the cutscene of sunny days and boiling heat, but maybe these games don't quite hit the spot, I have a video you can check out right here that is definitely going to put you into the colder months. With that, save your games, water your plants, and I will see you next time. Hopefully not sounding so sick.